Hello, welcome back to The Longest Journey. We had to take a little bit of a break there. I was sick for a week. So I figured, I'm not going to record Deus Ex, not going to record Longest Journey. Back at it now. So exactly one video behind. I think last time the innkeeper went into the bar and looked like she was about to do something. I vaguely remember. I'm afraid to talk to her though, because last time it took
sound rude, but I've had my
so much time. Thank you. You're not rude. I said the same thing.
Intend to walk about in that outfit, child?
No, please give me clothes.
It would not be proper.
It was proper last night.
Come, we will find something more suited to a young lady about the city.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, my voice might still be a little bit froggy, and my lighting's gonna be bad because we're hitting sunset times now. So, see how that goes. I can already hear my voice is not 100% anymore. That's not what I expected. I did not expect her to be in jeans again. Thought we were gonna get like a robe or like the big poofy pants.
Well, it'll have to do for now. You do not have the most womanly of forms, but I'm certain you will fill out in time.
Don't judge my skinny legs.
Diet.
Thanks. Thank you for the clothes, for everything.
You will have time aplenty to thank me while you are cleaning plates and cutlery, child.
I'm doing what now?
I'm sorry. Work?
Those clothes do not come free, child.
I'll just go in my underwear then.
Before the fire. I'm not asking much, only for a helping hand in cleaning.
Just let me go talk to the dude. I feel like I'm not gonna argue with her.
Tell me where to start.
You can start carrying in the mugs from the back room.
Okay. Oh, she's just going? She's got this? She's got this. Great. Love it.
You did good work for me today, child. More than was required. Here you are. Some coin to help you out.
Nice. Coin is good. Coin by bird.
And keep the clothes. You seem to have grown into them already.
Don't know what that means. Okay, bye. Oh, okay, a lot to take in here initially. Mostly this is, wait, what's this furry animal? Is that?
I wonder if she's caught anything today.
Okay.
Square jaw and broad shoulders. A real farm boy. Quite a sexy one, too.
So I can go into the city, but I'm gonna look at this furry animal. Doesn't look very furry. Looks very scaly. Don't know what she's on about. I'm gonna touch it.
Good beast. His hide feels like a turtle.
So not furry.
Softer.
April.
Good boy. Good boy.
Write it. Write it in the battle. No. Okay. I am just going to go into the city. I have to meet the dude. And oh my lord. Go back to yeah, I was gonna say Brian Westhouse, the Rolling Man, the Pier, the City Gates. City Green is maybe new. Journeyman Inn. What is City Green? Oh, that's where the dude is. Awesome. I do want to catch up on the things that I had left to do in the marketplace a little bit, but I'm sure I'll have time.
There's plenty of room for more seeds to be planted in there.
Oh, well, good to know.
That's one mother of a plant. I wonder if it's a carnivore.
It would eat humans if so.
Solid oak door.
Knock on that sucker. Knock on that sucker faster. There we go.
Enter, honored guest, and I would have been with you presently.
Looking forward to it.
Some of them look to be in English, but I know they're not. It's the Alton language Tobias told me about. The tongue of magic. Sounds
That's what they call it.
Disgusting, to be honest.
Yep. Alright.
It's a nicely crafted bench.
That's nice. Oh, our friend is here. Hello.
Be welcome, stranger to my abode.
I am welcomed.
Stranger? Don't you remember me? You invited me here.
Every moment we meet, and every moment we part. You are both stranger and friend, April Ryan.
I'm
gonna be
sorry,
a
but could you try to be a little less
long
obtuse this time?
conversation.
I have a hard time understanding half of what you say.
I will beg for your forgiveness, April Ryan. I had a hard time to make myself understood amongst other peoples. I will pull myself into this moment, difficult as it may be, so that we can communicate and so that you may understand. It is important that you understand, April Ryan, very important.
Who are you?
I need to move my
I
microphone.
am Abnaxus of the Venar, ambassador to the I Read Council in
These are things I think he's
Martyria.
told us already.
My people live far from here, and they do rarely visit your kind, and so I am their sole link to humans and Dolmari.
Why is that?
I alone among the Venar am able to focus on a particular moment and thread in time, and so to speak with those who flow with time, like you.
How do your people perceive time?
Go down the
It is
questions.
hard to explain. Any moment
But we're gonna talk about
before
time a
this
lot, I have a
moment
feeling.
and any
Like, I
moment
get it.
after is the same
But they're gonna
to
explain it to me a
as
lot, I
this
feel
one.
like.
I have lived already, and
You exist
I
in
am
all points
yet
of time.
to live. Do
Got
you
it.
understand me?
Yes.
I think so, but how's that possible?
Everything is possible, April Ryan. There is magic, and there is science.
Again, it's
And
weird that they know
between
about the science
two,
realm.
Everything is possible.
But like the science realm doesn't know about the magic realm.
Can you see the future?
The future is
To
not
me,
future.
Every moment
Yes.
is the same. There is no future. I can relate moments you have yet to see, and I can unravel possible threads. But remember, the future I see may not be the one into which you walk. Moments and threads fluctuate, change. I can remember things that have never come to
That is
pass,
weird.
and I have seen things that will never be.
So you can't tell the future.
I
You can
would
tell a
see
future.
your possible futures. The
I mean, I
likely
could tell a
threads
future.
among hundreds. If there was not a veil in time, I would.
What's this veil you keep talking about?
Somewhere ahead in our path, there is a dark veil through which I cannot pass. Past which I cannot see. It is disconcerting to me to be blocked from the moments of my life.
Yeah.
How did this veil come to be?
The
It
Vanguard.
was, no,
Oh, chaos.
will be created in chaos, by chaos, to keep the future hidden. All threads converge on a single point here, beyond the veil, and this will happen only once. It is written.
It is written.
Written? Where?
In the prophecies.
Oh, we got prophecies. Tell me about the
Tell me about
prophecies.
prophecies.
Words have been written by seers who can discern from all possible threads the threads that are certain to be woven. These words are the prophecies.
And what do the prophecies say?
Prophecies speak of a time when the balance will falter, weakened by the assault of chaos and its servants. The moment the veil falls is the moment of uncertainty. The balance may stand, the balance may fall. I cannot tell which it will be, and I cannot even see the possibilities, the threads extending from each fork. But the prophecies also speak of a savior, as the prophecies usually do. one who will bring order to chaos.
I'm like 90%
only
sure
to
I'm the
release
savior.
chaos on the innocent. One who will restore the
Oh.
balance, only to finally break it.
I hope
That doesn't sound like
not.
a savior.
The word in my tongue is Kanang La. Literally translated, it means the small seed who grew to a tall tree.
Oh wait, so can I ask you a few questions? This
Can
is
I ask
extra
you a few
information.
questions?
Yes.
Question mark. Tell me about yourself. Do you know Father Tobias and Cortez? All
Could you
right.
tell me a little bit about
These
yourself,
are innocent
Naxus?
enough.
Me? About myself? We, the Venar, are not good at speaking of ourselves. We always know who we are, and so we have no need to tell each other.
Well,
But you're an
are you
ambassador,
married?
so
Do you have kids? Or perhaps your people don't marry?
Yes, we do marry, and we always know who we are to be
oh, that's
with,
weird.
because our future is also our past, and so we also know our children, even though, according to your reckoning, they have yet to be born.
Interesting.
My wife will be the beautiful Abyanda. She lives
Abyanda.
by the Bay of Fire in the east. She gave birth to our 3 female children.
Do they all have to start with A?
Abratha, Abalexa, Abpalmana.
How long has it been since you last saw them?
I see them now, April Ryan. Do not forget I perceive time in a different manner from your kind. I have given them your regards.
Well, say hi to them for me.
All right. Oh my gosh, there's more questions.
Do you know Father Tobias?
Tobias is a faithful servant of the balance, and he is a good man. He leads the sentinel down a narrow path, but he never wavers. We are friends.
Cool.
So, I can trust him?
Great question. I'm
Trust
assuming I
is
can
a
trust you.
concept which often puzzles me. Amongst my people there is never distrust. We always know the truth. But amongst your people, amongst those who flow with time, trust is
My glasses all
important,
foggy.
a fragile thing. But yes, I do think Tobias is to be trusted fully. I cannot see beyond the veil, but up to that point there is no thread in which he betrays your trust, April Ryan.
Something. All right.
Why did you come here to Mercuria?
I was chosen to be ambassador to Ireed when I showed a talent for seeing the flow of time from one point to the next. I was trained for a long time in locking myself into a single moment to communicate and understand your world. My people do not normally involve themselves with others, but the veil has forced us to do so.
Sucks for
Why
you.
don't the Venar want to involve themselves with humans?
In the wrong hands, our knowledge is dangerous. To know of the possible fluctuating futures, this can be a weapon to some who flow with time. We cannot interfere with your time. We are not allowed.
Allowed by who?
Says?
The balance, the guardian. The guardian watches not only
The
the
Guardian's
balance
gone.
between worlds, but also the balance within. Time is in balance, and if this balance is upset, the guardian would know.
I thought the Guardian was gone.
So he is.
Me and April are on the same
and that
page
makes
today.
it even more crucial to my people that we preserve the balance and not upset it. Chaos is our enemy, April Ryan, and we do our part to keep it at bay, as do you.
Okay.
Are you planning on ever going back to your people?
When we pass through the veil to the other side and time yet again opens up, I will return to my people. I look forward to that day. I miss my people, and it is hard to speak with your kind. It makes me tired.
Yeah.
I know what you mean. I'm a stranger here too.
You will bring us through the veil, April Ryan, and then we can both leave this place and go home.
Where is your home, Abnaxis?
Across the border mountains and north, to where the forests are evergreen, and where in winter the land turns white.
Have you heard of a man named Cortez?
Doesn't he have a different name?
I have not.
Yeah.
But
No one
that
knows who he
does not
is.
mean I do not know him. Names are often fleeting, April Ryan.
He's my... well, some have called him my mentor, others a nutcase. I'm not sure which it is, but I'm leaning towards the former.
He might be trustworthy.
Your mentor? He is a shifter as well?
No, I don't think so. He doesn't travel. Shift between Stark and Arcadia.
I do not see him in my life, April Ryan. I do not know him. Beyond the veil, perhaps, but not before.
Thanks, Abnaxis.
You are always welcome, April Ryan.
Awesome.
I need some help in
help
my
me.
quest.
Yes, you did.
I did? And what did you answer?
That I will help you as much as I can, but in the end...
I'm on my own. I've heard that one before.
Oh my god. There's so much dialogue.
What do you know about dragons?
I
Their
do
full
not
30
know
minutes of
much
talking to
about the
Naxos.
kin, but I do know a little. Perhaps it will help you.
I love him.
Perhaps not.
I don't know if I 30 minutes love him.
The Draic kin came to this world a very, very long time ago. Before the dawn of man, before the divide. The Venar had yet to learn to be outside time, and there were few other peoples on Earth. The kin played an important part in the divide, in separating magic from science, and in the founding of the Fathers, the Sentinel, to watch over the balance. It is said that after the divide of the 4 Draic kin that came to Earth, 2
Oh, you have to
went
find, like, 4
Stark,
gemstones.
and 2 to Arcadia.
I'm kind of glad that they're
But that
like
was
repeating
a long
this.
time ago,
time and time again.
12,000 of your years. I do not know what has become of them since.
You don't know where I may find these Drakekin?
No, the white of the Draikin, the mother,
That's the one I talked to, I think.
according to legend, been sighted. The tale of the silver spear of Gorimon speaks of the mother and her child. Though I think this is but a tale, and far from the truth.
The story is called The Silver Spear of Gorimon?
Yes, unfortunately I do not have this book myself,
Something
and
to
I
watch
do
out
not
for.
know of anyone who does.
What about the other dragon, the other Drakekin?
Of the Draic kin, I only know of the mother, the white of the kin, although I have heard tell of a god who fell from the sky into the ocean a great long time ago. But this may also be just a tale.
Okay. Oh, getting journal entries. I have been on this one question.
What else
for like
do you know about this
5
god
button
who fell
clicks.
from the sky?
Only what I have told you.
I sound annoyed. I'm not
Greater
actually
knowledge of
annoyed.
The ocean and the creatures
bewildered.
that live beneath its surface may be able to tell you more.
Okay, talk to an ocean person. Now, the
Have you
disc.
heard of a disc that works as a key to the Guardian's realm?
Yes, but very little. It has been spoken of in the I Read Council only recently, brought to attention by the Tyrant Ambassador. He wished to know where it is kept.
And what was the answer?
No one at the council knows or admitted to knowing, and the ambassador was asked to speak with the Sentinel, which he is unlikely to concede to. The Tyran are allied with the Vanguard, and so are in political and ideological opposition with the Sentinel. I know Vestrum Tobias. He would not speak a word with the Tyran, nor the Vanguard.
Okay. Tyran with
Not
Vanguard.
unless it was to challenge their philosophies.
So you don't know where I can find the disc?
No. Ask Vestrum Tobias.
Thank you. Good information. All right. Oh,
Do you know
yeah.
anything about a rift leading to the Guardian's realm?
Except trying the Guardian and then
I have
the
heard
Rift.
speak of such a thing.
There's so many things to
I
find.
believe it was where the
And
tower
both-
was built and the divide created. When the earth was one, it might still be open.
Any idea where it is?
I am afraid the Venar were never very involved in the affairs of the Sentinel, nor took any part in the divide except to agree to the necessity of it. We had little choice but to concede. We are a magical people. We need the balance, because we could not survive without magic.
Yeah, I find it interesting, like, how far I am in the game, and also how much is left. Because it should be like a 30-ish hour game, and I think this is part 10-ish? I don't know. I should know that. Maybe it's actually a little quicker. I'm like 8 or 9. But I think I'm about just under 10 hours in. It's like a third of the way. Chapter-wise, I'm also a little under a third of the way. There's like, I feel like the game's about to start. Like, still, it's weird. How do I
go
fight
about fighting
chaos?
You cannot fight
Okay, good, no.
chaos. It is not so simple. To oppose chaos, one must return order to that which has been affected by chaos, and thus reduce its powers. But this is not something everyone can do. Only those ordained by the balance can embark on such a dangerous task and survive.
Can I be ordained by the balance?
That's about it for now.
I am glad I could be of assistance, April Ryan.
20 minutes. Not bad.
Thanks for your hospitality, Obnoxus.
Although, ooh, about my quest is actually, I should ask
Bye.
that.
Blessings of the balance.
Yeah. Long and fruitful. I need to talk to you. I need to... Nexus. One more question, sorry.
About my
Anything.
Okay,
That's
that
not
is it.
I
Just wanted to
I'll
make
talk
sure.
to you-
blessings of the balance.
Of course. Alright, what else do we got in here that we can look at and do? Don't think there's anything else. I can sit on the bench. Alright, we're done, April. You can get up now. She does it at her own pace. Outside we go. Is there anything else on this screen that I want? I don't think so.
It looks to have been carved out of a large tree, but the texture of the house is more stone than bark.
Oh yeah, that is nice. It's good aesthetic. He's gotta go in there. I will go back to the marketplace, and I think because I have money now, and I also have the contracts for the dude. I'm gonna go back to that. Oh, I can talk to Vestrum Tobias. Gee, it's been a while. Vestrum Tobias. Alright, Maps merchant, where am I? I thought that was me. I'm like, no, that's not me.
Hey, you.
I'm not
What's
blue.
going on? Why didn't you deliver any maps yesterday?
I was in a different realm, honey.
I wasn't around, sorry.
Well, there are more maps to be delivered, and my customers are getting very impatient. Did you deliver the map to the rolling man?
Yes, sir.
All right, let me see his signature, and I'll give you your next delivery.
Thank you.
Here's your next delivery, a map of the Northlands to a Tun Layak staying at the Journeyman Inn. And be quick about it. She's been waiting since the day before yesterday.
Alright, oh, and I got a journal entry, so we will quickly look at that. When I asked of Naxos about the Dragon, he didn't really know much about them except for a story he'd heard about a god who fell from the stars into the ocean a long time ago. Whatever this so-called god may be, it's a fair chance it's got something to do with these dragonkin creatures. Might be a good idea to run this by somebody who knows more about the myths and legends of the sea. Ooh. So watch my cat clean himself. That's why I'm getting distracted as I keep seeing him. What does that do?
Did you make your delivery to Tunlai?
No.
Buy them.
Okay. I'm just curious. Alright, let's do something stupid. I was tempted to save, but you know what? Gotta try it once.
Now, how do I play?
I place one cup on top of your coin like so. Then I shuffle them like so.
It would help if I knew which one I was tracking.
Hide your coin. If you get it right, you win another coin. 3 in a row, and you win a prize.
3 in a row. Do I have any other information? Because I know that, like, magic's
I
forbidden.
have absolutely no idea.
Yeah.
So I'll just take a wild
So I need to
guess
find a way to win
and
this, but also, like, cheat without him knowing.
Looks like you've got the wrong cup.
Yeah.
It happens.
It's gonna happen every time.
Chance, you know.
It's
But
not a
with
1 in
coin
3
in your
chance.
pocket, you can always try again.
Okie doke. I am going to not do that. I'm gonna go back to the Journeyman Inn and hit up the maps. Get that ball rolling. I feel like we just lost a significant amount of sunlight. Alright, let's go. Okay, not you. To the back. Finally get to go to the back room.
The back rooms are both empty.
Nope, don't get to go to the back room. Do you know this person that I am trying to
Excuse
find?
me?
Yes? Oh, it is you.
It's me.
I'm looking for a guest of yours, Tunlayak.
The sailor? She is looking for work today, I'm afraid. With most of the ships moored to the docks for balance knows how long, it is difficult for sailors to find work.
Do you know when Tunlayak is expected back?
I could not tell you, child, but from what I know of the ships in harbor, she will not find one that needs a
So I could look for her
navigator
there.
anytime soon.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome, child.
I'll go to the docks. And I will save Vestrum Tobias maybe till later. Just... Hi.
Assorted cargo.
Again, I'm worried about this person. Who is this person?
It's the White Dragon, apparently the fastest vessel there ever was. Although I'm guessing that'll be kind of difficult to prove.
Alright, Captain, buddy. Ahoy! He hates me.
Do you know anything about a god that fell from the sky into the
He
sea?
would, yeah, he knows water.
Of course. You find fallen gods most everywhere these days.
Great.
They're an arrow in the hand.
Perfect.
Really?
No.
Of course not. There are no fallen gods in the sea. It wouldn't make much sense, would it? If the sea was full of gods just lying about the seabed.
No, it wouldn't make
So
sense.
you've never heard of such a thing happening?
Now you got it.
Give me legends, man. Alright, well, that was not it. We're gonna not talk to him. And I realize he's almost certainly now the key to everything because I didn't talk to him. Is it like a cat? Just rope. I think it's a cat. Like a dog monkey? I don't know what's happening there. This person I'm looking for is not the docks. Maybe I should just hit up old VT. Vestrum Tobias. Hi, Lupin. Making some noise down there. Also, give a howdy hi to Brian Westhouse. See if you can get me home. Also, it'd be easier to deliver these maps if, I could find the people. Just saying. Vestrum Tobias. Let's have a lengthy chat.
Good morning, Tobias.
I have a lot to debrief on.
My friend from Stark. Have you come to visit us again?
Not on
So it
purpose.
appears. I didn't exactly come here by choice this time, though.
Yeah, I guess it was by choice last time,
So
technically.
In a
Closet
weird and
rift.
twisted way, it's nothing out of what's become the substitute for ordinary in my life. One second I was in my room in Newport. The next, I was in a dark alley in Mercuria.
You must have opened a shift while you were sleeping. Good. This means you are learning to harness your magic.
That's the thing.
Yeah, I guess, except I don't think I'll be able to get back home again. And this time, my mentor, Cortez, has no idea that I'm here.
But I'm sure you will find a way to channel and control your power soon. In the
Better.
meantime, is there anything I can do to help?
Alright.
I need help getting back home.
Unfortunately, I'm in no better state today to help you shift than I was the day before yesterday. You are the one with the talent, and so you must learn to use that talent.
I need to locate the disc that unlocks the Guardian's tower.
I think he's the one who told me that, so.
The disc that is the key? Yes, it is needed. It might even restore balance, provided the new Guardian accompanies it to the tower, of course. But you wish to find the disc yourself?
I have to. Cliché or not, it's our only hope.
I mean, what else am I gonna do? Not find it?
Do this often then? Save worlds?
Best for
It's an
Tobias.
expression. Heroism in my world is more of a cliché than anything else.
I do not understand, but then I am merely a servant of the balance, while you are more. But yes, the disc. As I told you once before, when the Earth was divided, and the realm of the Guardian created, a disc was forged in the Well of Making. The disc was to serve two purposes, as a key to the Tower of Balance should it become necessary to enter it in the Guardian's absence, and as a replacement for the disc that is already in the tower should it be broken. The tower is now abandoned and locked, and the old disc shattered. I do think the time is right for the second disc to be brought forward and used.
Sounds like it. Where
the
is
disc
it?
now?
At first, more than 12,000 years ago, it was kept in the open, at the Sentinel Enclave outside Mercuria. However, when thieves attempted to make away with the disc, it was taken away,
Yeah, I mean, it's a horrible place to keep it, to be honest.
so that the four parts of the disc could be divided amongst four of the magical people of Arcadia, people who would have nothing to gain from the balance being compromised.
What people were the disc divided amongst?
If a Braxinus is one of them.
I am not sure anyone remembers now, but it would be in the scriptures, I am certain.
What
Get the scriptures out.
The scriptures of the balance. There are 13 of them. 13 is a strong number, rich in tradition, and did you know the Irede High Council consists of 13 ministers?
I did not.
No, of course you don't. 13 was also the number of the fathers who begat the Sentinel, and who built the Tower of Balance.
Where can I find the scriptures of the balance?
Pay a visit to the Sentinel Enclave, located outside the city to the east. The great library of the Enclave contains every book ever written by an Arcadian minstrel, and most
Great.
others as well.
I can get the
Speak
spear
with
book
Minstrel
too.
Yerin, the keeper of books. Tell him I sent you.
Awesome.
I need to find the entrance to the Guardian's realm.
There is one. You are right in that, but where, I would not venture to guess.
Of course there's one.
In the past, when the time came for the Guardian to step down and another to take his or her place, the Guardian opened a gateway wherever it was needed.
Okay.
A Guardian, still in full control of the balance, can invite anyone in and let anyone out. But with the Guardian gone, the only way in would be the point where the divide was first created, where the tower was built.
Isn't that location written down somewhere?
Remember that this was done on the old Earth before the divide. After the divide, after the creation of Stark and Arcadia, places were shifted about. This entrance may not even be on the ground anymore.
What do you mean?
It could be up there, in the sky, or far below us, through the crust of the earth into the molten depths below.
Let's
I
hope it's
cannot
not
say,
that.
and I do not know anyone who could.
Isn't there any way to locate the entrance to the Guardian's realm?
Gotta keep digging.
Perhaps with careful investigation of the old texts, histories of Arcadia, of the Divide, the scriptures. I do not know, April, but it cannot hurt to look.
Alright, but
Again, you
you're
will
gonna be
find these
reading.
texts at the Sentinel Enclave.
Yep.
Speak with Minstrom Yeren.
I need to locate the two dragons that reside in Arcadia.
The Draigkin?
What's the difference?
Dragons is a word from your world. The kin are not what they have become in your legends and fairy tales.
But they're real, aren't they?
Feel like we're splitting hairs.
As real as you and me, April. And old. They have been here since before our time. As you probably remember, the kin were instrumental in the Divide, saving mankind from a terrible end. But I know so little, only what I can remember from my studies when I was a minstrom at the Enclave.
I want Tobias to remember more.
How can I get more information on the Draken?
Go to the Sentinel Enclave.
The wisdom of the ages.
Yeah.
There is one tome you should study,
Okay.
called The Secrets of the Draken.
That's,
by
yep,
Minstrom
that'd have it.
Yeren.
That would have it.
It is old but informative, and it captures the imagination.
Wonderful.
Where can I find this book?
Again, you will
Yeah.
find these texts at the Sentinel Enclave. Speak with Minstrom Yeren.
I have a feeling we want to go to the Enclave.
Thank you, Tobias.
Speak to Minstrel Yeren
Good to
at
know
some
I can
point.
help you, April.
I don't know. It's a guess. Oh, hey. Alright. Turned around. You don't want to speak to me anymore, and I've got an enclave to go to, apparently. And a diary entry. Alright, I have no idea what the calendar is like, but I hope it would be July 31st. Oh, come to think about what year is it here? No one knows. Anyway, it's not really the reason I'm writing. Tobias told me about a library, Central Enclave, speak with a Mr. Yeren, keeper of books or something like that. Rad. Let's get to it. I'm sure Mr. Yeren will be succinct. Ooh. That's a dragon.
It's a stone dragon gazing down into the center of the dome like it's guarding the entrance. It's a magnificent piece of work.
Oh, it's like head it's stuck right in there. Oh, that's the Enclave.
It's some kind of sandstone, very malleable, but also very vulnerable to the elements. These cliffs probably have huge, naturally formed caves and tunnels.
Very interesting. Okay, so that's into the Enclave is in the dome. And there's nothing there. Into the Enclave then.
The dragon's mouth is pointing straight down at the middle of the floor.
I am going to be lit on
It's a
fire.
circular hollow about 20 centimeters across and about 5 centimeters deep.
Okay, Can't go to the middle.
A small recess about the size of my fist with a thin duct extending from the recess to the circular hollow in the middle of the floor.
Oh, okay, I see it.
There are 3 others just like it, arranged with equal distance to each other in a circle and all connected via a duct to the center of the floor.
Okay. In the middle circle, and then, okay, so I get like the 4 parts of the disc, put them there, then they go, whoop, become 1 disc, and then drag in. Oh, and there's stairs here. So I don't have to figure that out now. That's good, because I really thought I did. Perhaps, I just think there's anything else. She's not gonna go down there. Go past her. Oh, she's gonna go down there. Okay, well, let's check out this minstrel. Are you Yaren?
Oh, goodness me, I didn't hear you come in. By the way, you haven't seen Volume 6 of the Complete Annotated History of the Northlands, have you? I could have sworn it was here yesterday.
Nope.
Sorry, no.
I guess someone else must have taken it. I try to tell them to write down what they borrow on the list, but they never listen. Only last week I spent 3 hours searching the entire Enclave for the second scripture of the balance, the scripture of song, before I realized that Vestrum Tobias was studying it back in the city. Now, such incidents could be avoided if only, and this applies to you too, young lady, people would sign out the books they borrow when they borrow them and sign them back in when they're done.
Love some new rules.
Such a simple procedure. It shouldn't take more than a few seconds to jot down your name.
I'm healthy,
and the
I
name
promise.
of the book you borrow. It makes my job so much easier.
I will though. Promise.
Now, which book
Hopefully.
do you want me to find for you?
Oh, there's like 10 books, dude.
Are you Minstrom Yaren?
Yes, of course.
I need
What
the
a
6
silly
scriptures,
question.
the dragon book,
How
the
would
spear
I know?
book,
I don't know
a book
you.
about oceans if you have it.
I am Minstrom Yaren, keeper of the great library of
Thank you.
Mercuria. In fact, this is the greatest library of all the Northlands. Perhaps of the entire world. Although they say the Dark People have a library as big, if not bigger, than this one. But of course, we're not allowed anywhere near there. Have you been there?
I don't think...
What a silly question. Of course you haven't. You're not of the Dark People, are you?
I don't think
You
so.
don't look like any Dark People I've ever seen, so I can't see how you could possibly... Now, where did Volume 6 disappear to?
Tobias said I should talk with you.
Tobias? Vestrum Tobias? I haven't seen him for... Well, he was in last week, but before that it must have been days at least. How is he? Still eating enough for 2 mules?
He didn't seem all that
I
fat.
must tell you of this funny story I heard the other day of how Vestrum Tobias eats enough for a table full of minstrum. Or was it one Elguan? Although the Elguan don't, as a rule, eat very much at all. Did you know that the Elguan can smell water more than half a day's journey away? Amazing, amazing creatures, perfectly suited for life in the desert. The balance provides, that's for certain. The balance provides.
Vestrum Tobias recommended that I look at some books.
Please give me books.
Books is what we do best here at the Enclave, that is for certain. Which book would you like to see?
Silver Spear, History of Mercuria, Folktales. Okay,
I'm looking for a story called The Silver Spear of Gorimon.
Yes, a fanciful tale if I ever saw one, but a charming one. Did you know that I'm often paid visit by adventurers wishing to read everything available on the spear so that they too can set out on their foolish quests?
Yeah, don't you just hate those adventurers?
Let me have my
They
foolish
pay for
quest.
My bread, milk, and butter with their contributions to the coffers, so I shouldn't be too critical of them. But they care not about the books. They care only about what the books can give them.
I care. About the books, really.
Love books.
I can tell. So, the Silver Spear of Gorimon, then?
But I do truly just want the information. In reality. As much as I respect what we're doing here. I do want to say I do like books. Don't want to give off that vibe.
I did find something of interest. I'll leave it here for you to read.
Oh no. Love his little walk. Alright, let's take a look in this book. Ooh, in the glory days of Bakshiva, before the drought, when Gorimon was the greatest city in the known world. Not a person, it's a city. Okay, good to know. The parish of Bakshiva decided to forge the most powerful weapon in the world to challenge the mighty white dragon. The parish had grown greedy and bored, his treasure hold filled with the riches of the world, and he desired nothing except the one thing he could never have, the unborn daughter of the white dragon. Wait, white dragon keeps calling me mother, or daughter, whatever. The fairest, purest, most beautiful creature in the universe. He had asked the white dragon for her daughter's hand in marriage, but she had refused, scolding him for his insolence and warning him to keep... Uh-oh. There. Uh-oh. His distance from immortals, and so the parish sought the advice of a mighty sorcerer, the dark and cruel Eos, to learn how to kill one of the Dryakin. The sorcerer told the parish of the white silver of Mount Tyrrheni, strongest substance in Arcadia, and how it could be forged by magic to kill even one of the kin. The parish ordered his army to go north across the ocean, to bring back enough white silver to shape a weapon. When his men returned with the rare metal, the parish ordered the finest blacksmith in Bakshiva to his castle, where Eos the sorcerer cast a spell to create an unholy forge. 10 days and 10 nights it took before the exhausted blacksmith could present a tall spear to his emperor. But before the spear could be used to kill one of the kin, to be bathed in blood, beheading the poor blacksmith and the soldiers who had retrieved the white silver from Mount Tyranny, the parish's private bath was filled with their blood. As he dropped the silver spear into the red bath, washed over by Eos, a terrible scream erupted, and steam rose up in a red, foul-smelling cloud. When the steam lifted, the blood was all gone, and the spear was glowing in a deep red color. This is fun. With the terrible weapon now ready to be wielded, the parish issued a challenge to the white dragon, either surrender her daughter to him for marriage, or to suffer a painful death at his hand. Enraged, the white dragon refused him yet again, and flew to meet the parish, his sorcerer, and his 1,000-strong army on the green fields outside Gorimon. Magical silver spear, she knew nothing. The parish kept it wrapped in cloth by his side. Bring your forces around, warned the white dragon. If you do not, I will lay waste to them all. I wish my men no harm, lied the parish, for this is between the two of us. He then rode forward alone and dismounted his horse, but stayed within the reach of the spear. The white dragon landed before him, and she said, "You are brave to face me like this, when you know you cannot harm me." Then the parish raised a hand as if to greet her, but it was instead a sign of a sorcerer, the terrible Eos, who cast a mighty spell to hold the white dragon while the parish drew his silver spear. The white dragon fought bravely, and she was close to escaping the sorcerer's magic, but the parish was quick, and he thrust the magic spear into her chest. She screamed in pain and anger, and the sorcerer's spell could no longer hold her. Rising on her beautiful wings, blood pouring down on the land below, she cursed Bakshiva, her parish, and her people for all time. Wherever the white dragon's blood fell, the land turned arid, and the grass became sand. The parish sent his army to follow the white dragon and to bring back her egg, but the drought grew, and within days, my mouse again, sorry cat, the once proud empire of Bakshiva was turning into a desert. Then followed a fierce storm that tore across the land for 100 days and nights. And when the dust settled, there was nothing left of Bakshiva but 2 coastal cities and a few scattered oases. It is said that the buried ruins of the lost capital, wrapped in the arms of the parish who dared test the immortal, rests the silver spear of Gorimon. Okay, so I need to go to the desert of Bakshiva?
Are you done? Let me take that back for you.
I am done. Okay, I did understand that. Built a spear, soaked in blood, killed a dragon. dragon blood created desert. In the desert somewhere. The spear. Do I need the spear? Give me more books. This is gonna be a long one. It is fully dark out and I have a cat. Ah! I love how she sneaks up on him and goes,
You again. You gave me such a fright.
like tickles him to say hi.
Can I see some more books?
Oh, certainly. What a silly
Did not realize they would just give us the books. This is fascinating. Okay, give
I'm
me
looking for some information, but
information.
I'm not sure which book to ask for.
No matter. I know a great deal about most of the books in here. What topic intrigues you?
I need to find out which 4 magical people of Arcadia were given a piece of the stone disc that serves as the key to the Guardian's realm.
The stone disc of the balance, yes? Yes. There could possibly be something on that in... let me check. Just one moment.
A lot of downtime in this game. It's a good thing I have a cat.
I did find something of interest. I'll leave it here for you to read.
Oh, you got 4 balls in your fur. Alright, Nemi, we got another book. Okay, how long is this one? Okay, just 2 pages. Chapter 16 is in the 8th scripture. It's scripture breaking. Events that came in the disc broken. Kept at the Enclave for thousands of years. Is that where I am? Guarded by any threat. Second disobedience. Iron soldiers attempted to make way with it, thwarted by the White Kin, intervening. Back to the Enclave. Threat would linger. The disc was melted in the forge of the Dragon's Mouth, shaped into elements of 4 magical people, and given to these respective people for safekeeping until such a time when it was decreed that the disc should once more be whole. 1 stone to the gentle souls was sing in the dark and shape the earth between their toes. 1 stone to the watchers of the woods, the ones who are outside. 1 stone to the 2 that make one of air and sea. Excuse me, that's my microphone, old lady. 1 stone to the keepers of the dark flame, the eternally dark, the mariners. The time comes for the disc to be whole again. 1 person will make a journey to the 4 who hold the pieces. Pieces will be given willingly, because there will be no doubt the righteousness of this person.
Are you done? Let me take that back for you.
So there's like 4 cultures that own it. It's not like a person, it's 4 cultures with very vague descriptions, except for the one that was just like the mariners. So that will be things to visit. I have not even yet delivered 3 maps, so I don't know how I'm going to visit 4 cultures. Alright, let's go tickle. Or just do that. Okay, we're gonna go and tickle him. Go. Tee.
Oh, goodness. It's you again.
I
You gave me
love
such a
it.
fright.
Yeah, that's how I do.
Could I see some?
Alright,
I'd like to read some.
A favored topic of mine.
Arcadian folktales. Sorry, I skipping past some things. And then we'll do the history of Mercuria. But these are after these 2, I think we have to call it. So the rest of this will be reading time. We shall read some folktales, read some history, see what information we can
I
glean.
did find something of interest.
Oh, thank you. I'm glad that you did. Why don't you creepily walk back over here and we will look at the book. Alright, what do we got? No, this is gonna take so long. I will read this. I'm just gonna read this to myself and then summarize or point out things that are interesting. So just to catch you up with where this folktale is this woman is being abused by her drunk husband, and then a prince fell in love with her and is trying to rescue her from the situation, and they are now fighting. Swordplay is afoot. Alright. And then he tries to stab the prince in the throat with a knife, but a nearby guard protects him. This is very intense. Oh, but she didn't want to rat out her abusive husband. That's great. Okay. So instead of being sentenced to death, her husband was sent to work in the mines. Wait. Oh, so now she's still married. Perfect. Oh, and then he just dies, and then she agrees to date him. And they get married. And she becomes a queen. What? That was our tale. That was our folk tale. This one's pretty short. Maybe we'll just read this one together. There was a village by a lake where no couple had borne a child for 20 years. The villagers were desperate, for without children their village would wither and die, and they turned to their god for help. The next morning, 50 young children rose out of the misty lake and wandered onto the shores, much to the joy of the childless women. "We are yours," said one of the children, "as long as you remember one thing. You are never to fish from this lake again. Instead, you must learn to hunt in the forest and live off the land." The villagers agreed, though they worried they might go hungry, since they were used to catching and eating fish from the lake. But it didn't take long before they had taught themselves to hunt and grew wheat and potatoes in the field. 18 years passed, and then one day an old man grew tired of rabbits and deer and potatoes and bread, and he longed to catch a big fish and cook it over sizzling fire. He took his boat out to where the villagers would not see him, and he sank his line. Almost immediately he caught a large trout, but as he was rowing back to shore, he saw the children of the lake wander from their homes back to the dark waters from whence they came. Their mothers called for them, tried to hold on to them, begged them not to leave, but they would not speak. And one by one they disappeared into the lake. The old fisherman then saw, and the children sank into the murky waters, how they turned into large fish and sped off into the deep. He was shameful then, and dropped his catch back in the water, but it was too late, and the village would forevermore remain childless. The end. That's our fairy
Let me
tales.
take that back for you.
Those didn't help me at all. Those were just terrifying and horrible and weird and unsettling, which I guess that's kind of very fairy tale-y. Alright, one more book. This one should be a little bit drier, so bear with me, folks. But we do get to tickle the minstrum again. Tickle, tickle.
Oh, goodness, it's you again. You gave me such a fright.
Could I see some...
Oh, certainly.
A book on the...
Oh, there are more books to choose from with the first option, too. We'll keep looking. These might just be flavor text. Look at Lupin's little face right there. Right there.
I did
Staring up in the background.
I'll leave it here for you to read.
Ooh. Alright, I will read that. Thank you. Thank you, Nimi. Alright, what do we got here? Oh my lord, this is so much information. Dawn at Mount Tyranny. Sorry, I have so many cats right now. So this is our second reference to the that mountain. I wonder if that's important. It's just talking about all the different like lands that exist. Tyran to the west, Great Sea to the south, Forest of the Northlands to the east. Inhabited by humans, Dolmari, Tyran, Mole People, and Venner. So Venner's the guy I just met, humans. So we haven't really met Dolmari, Tyran, or Mole People. Okay. Dolmari in the north, Tyran from the west.
Are you done?
I kind of skimmed that one a little bit.
Oh, goodness, it's you again.
Doesn't get old.
Oh, certainly.
I'm looking for some...
No, ma'am.
Okay.
I'd like to learn
That's the
more
last
about-
one.
Oh, yes.
Yep, so we'll see what the dragon book is, and then we're done. Secrets of the Dryakin by Minstrom Eliak. Forward. Okay, I'll read this. Okay, not too bad. Let's read it. Dryakin are known by many names throughout the Twin Worlds. In All Tongue, they are often referred to as dragon, and some variations of Low Tongue Draken. Southland's word dragic refers specifically to the winged lizard shape traditionally associated with the kin. In Era, the eternal spirits of the kin are called simply Drak, regardless of their current shape. In Stark, most cultures refer to the kin as dragon, drake, drak, dragon, though this usually refers to the my mouth stopped working. Refers to only the winged lizard-like shape, not the spirit inhabiting the shape. In fact, while in Arcadia, the kin are respected and revered as eternal spirits with great significance in the balance and the all. In Stark, the kin are mostly creatures of mythology and fairy tales. However, in some Stark legends and scriptures, notably the Christian Bible, the name dragon is associated with the forces of evil, and thus the religious connotations do seem to have carried over in a somewhat distorted form. Who or what are the dragon? Dryakin. Why not ask who is the creator or what is the all? Questions thus asked will remain in perpetuity unanswered, for they are in truth unanswerable. To condense all knowledge of the creator into one answer is futile, as is any attempt to define the all without describing every single element that makes up the all. So, also with the Dryakin, we cannot answer who is the kin or what is the kin, but we can provide some answers to the simpler questions, the questions that deal with what we see and hear and feel, what we have been told by the kin themselves. Answers that together may give us, if only the faintest hint of the whole truth, then at least some indication of who or what the Dryakin are. Born of the emptiness between the stars reads the 11th scripture of the balance, the scripture of time. Shaped in unison with the all, part of the all, yet outside the all, Dryakin, note the ancient high-tongue variation of Dryakin. Sure. Why so many variations and interpretations of the Dryakin from culture to culture? The kin have always been shrouded in mystery, and from mystery rises legend and myth. The kin seem content to be seen as nothing but tall tales and figments of a bard's fertile imagination.
Are you done?
Yep. That's... didn't tell me all that much. The information that I got is he is done walking over. So he finds the books over there and puts them back over here. The information that I got, I think I did get one entry. I did not. Was the stone discs, where those went to. That was the most tangible bit of information that I got. So next time I'll check out what at the bottom of the pool. But this has been well over an hour, so I think we're good for the day. So next time we will digest all of the knowledge and see where this takes us. So thanks again, and see you when we play Longest Journey one more time. Bye.
Oh, goodness, it's you again. Oh, you gave me such a fright.